Don't forget to check out and grab your copy of our 2 newly released books, Football, a Love Story, and What Did Football Teach Me? These books feature over 100 stories from current and former coaches, players, executives, and entertainers from across the football landscape, describing what got them involved in the game, what they love about it, and what life lessons the game taught them. You can find your copy or order your copy from our website at footballgameplan.com/books. Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook. We're here at Giants training camp with running back Andre Williams. Thanks for taking time. Now,
thank you for having me.
But not a problem, man. It's always good to talk to a fellow running back, and one of the hardest things to do is really critique your game. As far as like self-critique your game.
Mm-hmm.
Where have you seen your game evolve from when you started as a rookie, or let's just say from BC to when you are as a rookie to where you are now?
Mm-hmm. Well, when I was at BC, I came. My senior year, I was about 230 pounds, and it was working for me. I was doing it at 230. I had more success than I've ever had on the football field, and was able to do a lot of great things and have a lot of success. Coming into the league, though, it didn't necessarily work out the same way. One, because I was in a totally different scheme.
Mm-hmm.
Two, because my knowledge of the game needed to come up a couple levels, and three, I had to really just transform my body overall, to fill a different role as a running back. So between then and now, I've just been working on a lot of different things, including not just physical, but mentally just preparing myself, getting in the playbook and just switching up my workouts, doing a lot of different things.
Well, see, that's the thing. I only know it from a high school to college perspective, from a playbook, fitness perspective. What is that like from a college to a pro perspective, as far as like, what do you have to learn?
Well, you gotta know how to run, you gotta know how to block, and you gotta know how to catch. And depending on which scheme you're in, how much of each you gotta do is a little bit different. I'm sitting next to Eli Manning, pro MVP, Super Bowl MVP quarterback 2 times, so he knows what he's doing out there. My level of play got to raise just to stand next to him. I got to be worthy to stand next to that guy. So, just working on making sure I know what he's doing when he's out there, the calls he's making, how I can protect him better, and, just being able to use my hands well. As a running back, a lot of times, even just taking the football, you don't even got to look at the football. If you're a running back, you know the quarterback's going to put it right in your spot, and you just got to get and go, because you got to watch what's going on in front of you. But at this level, you really got to be more aware of your hands and how you're using them, especially in pass pro. And just the concepts, route concepts, you got to start to learn route concepts. You got to start to read coverage a little bit. You got to understand what your hot reads are, or if you're hot on this play. So there's a lot of different ins and outs in terms of the mental part of the game that I had to get used to.
Now, one thing I know is that you dropped that weight. You look a lot more explosive out there. You look like a scat bag, so to speak, for a speed concern. But yeah. What do you think you have to continue to grow your game, or where do you see fit where I can get a little bit better in this area?
Well, I did drop a lot of weight. From last year to this year, I dropped about 15 pounds, and that was just, I was graced with somebody. I call him my sensei. He's like a martial arts master, and he made his own martial art. He created his own martial art. He calls it Aikido, and it really just rebuilt my body in a lot of different ways. So that's how I was able to drop some weight, and it didn't just rebuild my body, it rebuilt my mind too. So my focus and my confidence, everything is really just on another level right now, and I'm just continuing to do drills and build on those things.
So you keep doing your thing out there. You looked explosive out there the last 4 days I've been here, and we wish you the best of luck moving forward during camp.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
No problem, man.